Christina. All the colors that are meant to match here do, and in assignment 2, I like your solutions with the top 2 sets especially. Let's look to assignment 3. Well, I see what you're doing there on the left set, on the left side. That green is being used to add green's complement to the center swatch. That's magenta. That does help. However, I think that if the green were a tint, you'd get the center swatch looking darker, which would help things. Lakia, all of the colors that are meant to match here do. Nice job with assignment 2. I like the top right set, for example. Now, with assignment 3, on the right side, well, I think you're headed in the right direction. You need that left swatch there to look a lot more saturated, right? So I would say that the backdrop can be duller, less saturated. Another issue here is that your swatches are not same size, and I think this has to do with the template falling apart after multiple color changes. In that case, take your best color set, sample every color, and dump it into a new copy of the template, and then you'll have something that's a nice presentation and suitable for your portfolio. Brandy, nice work here. You know, I like that bottom left set in your assignment 2. I'd like to suggest to you and your classmates that these color sets that you guys are coming up with are quite nice and could serve as the palette for a future design. For instance, something using the bezeled effect, for example. Now, your assignment 3 looks really good. If I had to give any criticism here, I might say that looking at this on my screen in Photoshop, the 2 center swatches for the right set are rather similar. Well, hi, Tina. You know, you're right on with both of these assignments, and assignment 3 is particularly nice. You know, the color sets are very specific and they look well together. The one on the right is especially satisfying. Nice color sensibility overall. Tiffany, everything that's meant to match here does, and you've got some great effects going on in assignment 2. I like those sort of pea soup greens on the left side for the center swatches. And isn't it amazing how that must be a tone of violet looks so dull on the violet background. Now, for your assignment 3, well, you know, I see what you're trying to do on the left side. You want that red to be adding cyan to the center swatch, but when you take the red to this pale tint that you need to adjust the value for the center swatch, the effect of the red is probably lessened. So it's not really doing its job, in which case I would say maybe you want to change your center swatch colors. Now, on the right, what I think you could do on the left side is use the complement of yellow or orange to try to add more yellow or orange to that left side center swatch. Well, Althea, you are making headway with the software and the concepts too. Everything that's meant to match, and the assignment 2 does, and I especially like the results you're getting in the top left set where the center swatches look dramatically different. Now, on to assignment 3. This is very close to being perfect. You know, you have got the theory that's demonstrated in the right side set. On the left side, we have a color mismatch with the swatch on the right side and the one beneath it. Those 2 are supposed to be identical. And maybe it was just a fluke there, but you do want to check your work. And I would say that these files would be improved if you saved them for web at JPEG high or very high. Hi, Robin. Everything that's meant to match here does. So I think your left side sets in assignment 2 are probably the better ones. You know, it does take tinkering to get the desired effect. Now, let's look to assignment 3. Well, I think things are looking okay on the left half, but you need to manage value. To make that right side center swatch in the left set look darker, you need a pale background. Now, I can see the theory that you're using on the right side set, However, I'd suggest that maybe your center swatch colors are too different to really get it to work. You have brought them a lot closer, I'll grant you that. Now, about these files, they're a little imperfect, and I'm wondering if you could take your best color sets and put them into new copies of the templates for a better presentation with your portfolio, for example.